Ooni of Ife fires the chief of security guards in the Lekki mansion due to the recent happenings, allegedly. According to what we are hearing, they said recently Queen Naomi have been wanting to leave the Lekki mansion where she have been all this while due to some strange things happening in that place. And Ooni of Ife thought maybe the security man is supposed to be vigilant. He should be held responsible for certain things in that place because he is in charge. And since he's not living up to expectations, he decided to relieve him of his duty and replace him with another person. And from what we heard, they said the man is competent, as in he hired him as a professional, that he is in charge of other security guards in that palace. But a lot of people are saying that if he is that professional, if he is what the king thought he is before employing him, that this news of Queen Naomi receiving strange letters or seeing strange letters on his car and everywhere in that Lekki mansion, warning her to vacate the place, that it shouldn't be happening if the security guard, as in the chief of security guard, is active and vigilant enough as the king expected before employing him. And not only that, recently we heard that the custodian of the Odua sacred forest, who normally don't come out from the forest, they say the man live right there in the forest. He doesn't associate with people. He have lived there for such a very long time that anytime he comes out, he is coming with a message. And they said most times the messages are not good ones. Yes, that he doesn't come out on a regular basis. That anytime he is seen outside, just know that something strange is about to happen. And they said the man visited Kabiesi, with some strange messages, ranging from what they are planning against him and Queen Naomi, plus other things that the man told the king. They said the man told the king that there are people who are planning to, ensure that they destroy or they push Queen Naomi out of his life completely, and how they are going to manipulate him to do it, that he is going to be surprised when he must have come out on social media or in the public to denounce Queen Naomi. And these people are, it looks as if they are winning because they have buried a pot. They have buried two pots, one in the palace, one in the palace in Ife Kingdom, and the other one in that Lekki mansion. And that is why Queen Naomi is no longer comfortable in that Lekki mansion. That is why she always say that she is leaving the place. According to what we are hearing, they said the custodian of that Odua sacred forest told the king that as long as that pot is there, that Queen Naomi will never feel comfortable in that place, that she will always be in that place of wanting to leave the place, as in the Lekki mansion. You know, and if what the man is saying is the truth, allegedly, I'm sure the reason why Oni fired this chief security guard is where were them when the people went into that Lekki mansion and buried that pot in there, you know? Because, like I said, if they are competent enough the way they claim before they said the king employed them, they will be vigilant enough to see or to stop anyone coming in there to bury the pot as the man have spoken. But that is, if you ask me, if at all it is true that that pot was buried in there, I'm sure it's still one of them that they will be used, that the person will use to bury the pot. Yes, so because they are the only one that have access to that place, they are the ones that know every part and corner of that place. So if it is true, it simply means that someone must have bought them over with money to do that or to bury that pot in there. So maybe that's the ground, that's the reason why they said the king fired the chief security guard, knowing what it took him to convince Queen Naomi. Yes, so because we heard while he was still begging Queen Naomi to move into that Lekki mansion, Queen Naomi refused at first. A lot of people have to be involved. A lot of people begged Queen Naomi. A lot of people begged her and begged her and begged her. And maybe because Queen Naomi really want to continue with her marriage with the king and don't want to disobey a lot of people who are involved, because they said a lot of prominent people were involved who were begging her to, okay, he said you are not moving to the palace because of Prince Tadenikawo. Then what stop you from moving to that Lekki mansion where your husband will always have access and relax, you know? It wasn't easy then, but at least at the end of every day, at the end of the thing, Ooni of Ife was able to win Queen Naomi over, and she moved in there. Even though after she moved in there, the women started disturbing, showing their ugly faces there, doing all sort of things, throwing jars and all of that. And that is what they said the custodian of Odua Forest told the king, that a lot of things has been thrown and scattered even there in that Lekki mansion. And that is why Queen Naomi is no longer comfortable staying there. If you recall, some time ago, we heard that the day a man, or let's say a man that looked like a madman was throwing something inside that Lekki mansion. After they find out who did it, that Ijabu man, and the reason and everything, after all the stories, they told us that the reason they were throwing that in there is to scare Kabiyesi, so that Kabiyesi will not be coming closer. But from what we are seeing here, right, from what we are hearing recently, it's like they are doing it to scare Queen Naomi. I don't know. All I know is that it is only the will of God that will happen. So guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Like I told you, they are not first-hand information. They are all alleged information, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you guys.